Hi, my name is Marygrace D'Aleo, and I'm a makeup artist with over 20 years experience in the bridal industry and or special events. What I love about Era Beauty Foundation is the longevity and how great it is for your skin. It is extremely versatile with all products, and it will last all day for your special event. The makeup will not transfer. It's waterproof. And of course, it's great for your skin because of the soothing botanicals. It is an amazing airbrush foundation because it will allow the skin to remain looking like skin. It'll provide the coverage based on how much you apply, but it will look like glowing, radiant skin that has a satin finish. No primer is needed and no setting spray is needed. It will last for you at least 24 hours. Before applying Era Beauty Foundation, it's important to moisturize the skin on the face, through the neck, and the décolleté. This will ensure the best results when applying the foundation and for longevity. I'm using Era Beauty Shimmer Airbrush underneath the Airbrush Foundation for added radiance and glow. It creates a soft, luminous finish that subtly speaks through the skin. You can also apply it over foundation as a highlighter or on the collarbones for that extra touch of glow. I'm applying Era Beauty Foundation in Y7, a gorgeous match for tan caramel skin. The key to this foundation is letting it rest for a few seconds before blending, then allowing it to dry before adding another layer if you want more coverage. It's fully buildable from a natural skin finish to a full coverage. It even works beautifully for tattoo coverage. This is a water-based formula with soothing med spa botanicals that won't clog your pores. This is my go-to foundation for weddings, special occasions, red carpet, and date nights. Skin that lasts and still looks like skin. Era Beauty also has phenomenal accessories, including their foundation brush, beauty sponge, and mini beauty sponges, which are perfect for detailed areas like the under eyes. When applying foundation, it is important to press the product into the skin, using the foundation brush rather than swiping. This gives you better coverage and a more flawless finish. Then, go in with a damp beauty sponge, gently bouncing it over the skin to blend everything seamlessly. Avoid swiping, as bouncing helps the product melt into the skin for that smooth airbrush result. I'm applying this foundation in multiple layers to build coverage, blending it down the neck and onto the chest for a seamless finish. Quick pro tip: you can apply the airbrush foundation directly onto the face or neck, as you can see here. For larger areas like the neck and chest, I prefer spraying it directly onto the skin because it covers more surface area quickly and evenly. Once it's dry, it's transfer resistant, so I don't have to worry about it getting onto the clothing. Quick pro tip: because this formula is water-based, it works beautifully under or over foundation. Just be sure you're layering water-based products together to prevent pilling. Next, I'm moving into concealer to show how versatile it is when working with Era Beauty. This concealer is water-based, so it layers beautifully with Era Beauty products. I'm applying it under the eyes and softly blending over the concealed areas. Once that's complete, I'm going in with Era Beauty Foundation in shade Y1 to brighten the under eye. Before spraying, be sure to shake the product really well. This helps everything mix properly for the best finish. I spray the foundation directly onto the mini Era Beauty sponge, then gently bounce it over the concealer, never swiping, letting it dry for a few moments before adding more. This creates a water-resistant, crease-resistant finish, making it perfect for humid days, long events, or brides who want to avoid creasing, especially during those emotional, tear-filled moments. As an artist, I'm always focused on making sure the skin looks flawless, finished, and intentional. One of the most important steps is blending and marrying the colors together so there are no harsh lines. To achieve that seamless finish, I like to go back in with my Era Beauty foundation brush or beauty sponge and gently blend the concealer and foundation where they meet. I call this marrying the colors together. It creates balance and keeps the skin looking natural. What I love about this formula is that it doesn't dry down too quickly like some waterproof products. which allows me to continue blending and perfecting the skin without it becoming patchy or heavy. Next is contour, and I love using ERA Beauty foundation for this step because it blends seamless into the skin. The purpose of contouring is to bring dimension back to the face, adding soft definition where shadow naturally falls. I focus on areas like the hollows of the cheeks, along the hairline, and the jawline to enhance structure while still keeping the skin natural. I like to start by applying the product with a damp beauty sponge, gently pressing it into the skin rather than swiping. This keeps the contour soft and skin-like. From there, I'll go in with a foundation or stippling brush to marry the contour with the foundation underneath, blending everything together so there are no harsh lines. This step is all about perfecting and creating a seamless finish. If you prefer to not use a sponge, a stippling brush is also a great option. It gives added coverage while still keeping the contour beautifully blended. Next is blush, because who doesn't love a blush that actually lasts all day? ERA Beauty blushes are beautifully pigmented, giving you rich color payoff while still blending seamlessly into the skin. We have 3 shades: Pink Topaz, Spice Coral, and Star Ruby. I love applying blush to the upper cheekbones to lift the face, and you can even use these shades directly onto the lips for a cohesive monochromatic look. These colors are also amazing for color correction, whether you're neutralizing dark circles or working over tattoo coverage. I personally love mixing the shades together to add dimension and customize the perfect tone for each client. Once blush is applied, I always go back in to soften and perfect, blending out any harsh lines so everything looks seamless and skin-like. As you know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I always love to go back in and give the skin a final touch-up. I'm using ERA Beauty foundation on a beauty sponge to make sure everything is evenly blended and flawless. My client loves a full coverage finish, so this step allows me to perfect and fully conceal any areas she wants covered. Next is shimmer. Just like I used under the skin, I always love applying it over the skin for added glow. I spray the shimmer directly onto the sponge, let it dry for a few seconds, and then blend it out on your hand first, and then apply only where I want the skin to glow, specifically on the bridge of the nose and the high points of the cheekbones. Before finishing, I always go back through one last time because perfection is in the details. I redefine contour along the cheekbones, collarbones, and anywhere I wanted added structure and dimension. For this look, I'm also using ERA Beauty foundation in shade R8 under the lower lash line because it's completely waterproof and long wearing. I don't have to worry about creasing or bleeding. It stays in place beautifully. I love using the ERA Beauty body brush to apply shimmer directly onto the brush for an even, radiant glow. It's also perfect for full body coverage with any of the ERA Beauty airbrush foundations. Once everything is placed exactly where I want it, I go in with a translucent setting powder to lock everything in place, and now the skin is fully set and flawless. Now I move into the finishing touches, where the look truly comes together: brows, lips, and blush. This is where I enhance her natural beauty through color. I love working with blush because it brings warmth and life back into the face, helping to create balance between the skin and the lip. This step softly enhances her features, leaving the overall look redefined, harmonious, and beautifully finished. This is the final look using ERA Beauty's foundations, bronzer, blush, and shimmer. Skin that photographs beautifully, wears effortlessly, and stays flawless under every light. ERA Beauty is created for anyone who wants beautiful skin that still looks like skin, offering long-lasting wear, a natural finish, and skin-loving benefits you can feel confident in. Shop the full collection at ERABeautyUSA.com, Amazon, and now on TikTok Shop.